Welcome to the top 5 new features added to Fusion this March. This release brings improvements across design, manufacturing, electronics, and data management, all focused on giving you more control, better automation, and smoother collaboration. Whether you're refining complex surfaces, programming multi-axis toolpaths, or managing components across teams, there's something here that will directly impact you. Let's jump into the 5 updates you need to know about. If you work in a collaborative environment, there's one thing here that's going to save you time and headaches. BOM Auto Refresh ensures that your bill of materials always reflects the latest data without you having to manually refresh it. When properties are edited, item numbers are assigned, change orders are completed, or lifecycle states and revisions are updated, the BOM now updates automatically. You're no longer at risk of reviewing stale information while someone else is making changes in parallel. This expands on our earlier refresh behavior and now covers more of the real-world events that impact managed data. It is only available in collaborative editing hubs, but it works across both desktop and web workflows. The result is simple: fewer coordination errors, less manual checking, and more confidence that everyone is working from the same up-to-date BOM. We've also improved how 3D models are attached to the electronic components in the electronics workspace, making this workflow faster, cleaner, and more scalable. Previously, attaching a 3D model required uploading it into the Fusion data panel, often creating duplicate files and adding unnecessary data management overhead. Now, you can reference an existing Fusion model or step file directly without creating redundant entries. That means cleaner libraries, fewer duplicated assets, and less risk of version confusion. This is part of our continuous effort to lead with data in Fusion, reducing friction, improving traceability, and making that ECAD-MCAD collaboration more seamless. Surfacing is all about control, and Parametric curves gives you a more direct way to get it. You can now extract curves directly from a surface using its U or V direction, placing them exactly where you need them without rebuilding reference geometry. If you just need one curve to refine a transition, you can place it precisely by parameter. Or, if you're shaping something more complex, you can distribute multiple curves evenly across the surface. These curves stay fully parametric, so if the surface changes upstream, they will update with it. And if you want more hands-on control, you can break that link and adjust them directly. It's a simple addition, but for loft refinement, rail creation, and surface continuity work, it makes a huge difference. Let's talk about something CAM programmers are really going to appreciate. You can now modify 3D adaptive and 3D pocket toolpaths directly without having to regenerate the entire strategy every time something small needs to change. Need to avoid a clamp? Trim the path with a polygon, plane, or a curve. Want to remove specific paths or just adjust an entry move? You can do that. Even better, you can split the toolpath and use different tools in different sections. For example, a shorter, more rigid tool for shallow regions and a longer tool only where the depth demands it. You can also redefine the start points on closed paths, giving you tighter control over how that cut begins. This is about flexibility during real-world programming, faster adjustments, smarter decisions, less starting over. As always with roughing, verify carefully in simulation, but for experienced users, this unlocks a new level of control. We're also introducing machine angles directly inside of tool orientation. And for multi-axis programmers, this is a big one. You can now define exact rotary angles, like B 30 degrees or C 45 degrees, directly in the toolpath, and have those angles respected in the posted output. No more relying on construction geometry, machine configuration tricks, or post-processor workarounds just to hit a specific position. You can even force positive angles only, helping prevent unexpected axis flips and improving safety and predictability on the shop floor. This gives you a tighter, more intentional control over how your machine actually moves, especially critical for those complex multi-axis setups. It's available across supported toolpaths using tool orientation, with 2D contour accessible via an optional toggle, and requires a linked machine model. More control, fewer surprises, and better machining outcomes. That's a wrap on the top 5 features we added to Fusion this month. As always, these updates are driven by real customer feedback, and there's a lot more coming. If you want early access to major features and the chance to influence what ships next, consider joining the Fusion Insider program. There are some very big updates on the horizon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.